All right. After a short reprieve, I'm going to pick up where I left off. I'm getting tearing, so let's hit that guy. What? Oh. Why did... Okay. It looks like it's starting me at the beginning of day 2. It did warn me that my progress would be lost when I exited last time. That's alright. I didn't really do anything on this day. Let's see. Okay, tasks, no network access, urgent. They're just gonna come flooding in now. All right. No option for remote printing. Problem with RCP configuration. This is our printer. Connection's not private. Don't care. Go. User login. Wasn't there one of these passwords for organization? Is the printer here? Wi-Fi, printer. I'm gonna just try the standard. Please. It's not. How to correct RCP configuration. Is there... Key management and encryption method. Okay, this, as far as I know, this is not the problem we're having. Connection problem. Nothing prints remotely. This sounds more relevant. Company network. Do you even see the printer? I just need the credentials. And I doubt there is anywhere. Okay, update you, since apparently there's always an update. Wiki storage. Once again, need to be on the VPN. Is my tablet not working? Why did the key binding reset? Okay. Location, network, printers. Yeah. Can I have credentials? I got 2 hours and 40 minutes before somebody starts questioning my ability to perform. So, what the hell? Yeah, pay attention to the SLA. Without it, you won't be able to log into the wiki. Wrong. Where does a man find the printer credentials? No, has nothing to do with this. Can I? The printer can work in 2 modes, transport and tunnel. Transport mode is better. Yeah, okay, sure, but is that the issue? Was it not already in transport mode? I didn't think it had anything to do with IPsec. I guess if they're trying to print remotely. Verify and fix. Maybe it's caused by the VPN. I can't deal with this. I mean, I don't know that I'm willing to rely on this description. Username and password. Admin password. Is it that simple? Admin. Did I just see my rep take a hit? What just happened? Yes. This is annoying. I don't actually know what RCP is. No, I have no idea. So let's see. Set the parameters correctly on that chick's computer. So it looks like I actually received slightly different tasks for today. So I guess there's a bit of a random element there. What was that IP? 15.241. Doubt. Yeah, go. RCP, there was a password for this. Admin vanquish paprot 123 exclamation point. Okay. Now RCP, I just am unfamiliar with what RCP is. So to set the parameters correctly, you can configure everything through the browser by connecting via the IP address. I don't know what parameters it wants me to set through here. First reboot to restart the device 802.1x. I have no idea. This is very realistic in the sense that I have no idea how to solve this problem. Problems. RCP. Didn't I see something about RCP in here? No. It was here. RCP, okay, yeah. Procedures. Correct RCP configuration. I already have that downloaded. Network. Host tab, enter the host IP address. Enable the highlighted option. Enter. Host tab, communication, host name or IP address. That I believe is 192.168.10.111. Port, enable encryption, and then it says restart the device. Sure. Morning. Sorry if I don't see chats. I'm not used to reading chat. I don't really stream, but I do see you said good morning, so good morning. It's actually evening where I'm at, but it looks like this game was developed by European devs, so and yeah, looks like you might be in Europe. All right, what am I doing here? No. 15.241. Communication port, if incorrect, the connection won't work. I don't know what the default port of RCP is. Enable the highlighted option. Enter the group ID and device ID according to the table available on the wiki. If I heard correctly, it's from Poland, and Polish people will understand all the naming jokes. Yeah, it must have gone right over my head because I haven't seen any. Hanover. Okay, it said the server's in Germany, but yeah, I'm probably not gonna catch on to most of the Europe specific jokes or references. What was I doing? On the wiki. Group ID and device ID according to the table available on the wiki. Table on the wiki. What is it talking about? Group ID, device ID. I just don't know where it's supposed to provide the information that I'm looking for. Go to the date and time tab, use local time. If the use local time is unchecked, make sure to check it. Restart the device remotely so all changes are saved. Configuration data for IT teams. Ah. I guess this would probably be... I want to put this on the tablet. But, okay, so... Looks like Warsaw, maybe. Group ID, device ID. This is just annoying having to go back and forth between these computers. I wish that I had this information accessible on the tablet. You said you think Spain is keyword. 241 ends at 250. Host enable encryption. Encryption must always be set to true. I mean, these are their public IPs. I'm not, with the IPM given here, this private IP, it says, yeah, I mean, I don't know if that necessarily tells me. I figured that I have the correct host port, but, so it's group ID 10. And 15. Possibly. I see. I didn't even pick up on the fact that these are translated city names, for instance. It wouldn't have surprised me if they were just fictional locations. Okay, yes, reboot, please. And I don't remember what the password was. This is realistically annoying. I'll say that. So let's see. RCP Vanquish Power 1, 2, 3. It's done. Did I don't know if my SLA ran out on that. It's definitely running out on this, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Already missed the deadline there. No option for remote printing. Yeah, RCP. Change the default passwords on the network devices. I probably should do that. I mean, that is a best practice. And I figure maybe if I don't, that something would eventually happen. New task, okay. So I'm still not sure where. I'm just gonna try using the RCP password. Okay, so it apparently is the credential for the printer as well. Oh, RCP, RCP must have to do with printing. I still just have no idea what that acronym, remote control print or some, I don't know. The issue here is so I have 2 tickets here regarding remote printing. The printer here is on transport. According to this piece, it says it uses either transport or tunnel mode. Tunnel mode encrypts everything, yeah, even the IP address. It says transport mode is better for use in a local network. I guess perhaps my assumption was that, yeah, actually no, I think you might have just, okay, yeah, remote printing. They're trying to print from outside the local network. I don't know why, I just like made the assumption that they were trying to print from within the local network. And it looks like I need to put that same configuration here in, let's see, cool, unlock time. Unlock wait time is too long. Enable write memory on switch. Requirement from the DE team. Okay. Let's see. Terminal, wait, am I getting to enable terminal history, set the number of remembered commands to 34. Okay, this is for a different switch. Terminal history size 34. Cool. Change avatar. Don't care too much about these. By the way, thank you for your input. It has helped clarify this stuff a bit. Let's see. Reduce the lockout time to 15 minutes. Yeah, so this looks more like an administrative task. I don't think I would configure this on the end workstation. I think that this needs to be configured on the server. Kyle Singh in the warehouse wants his avatar changed. And which one are you? Kyle Singh, and then your computer's booting slowly, so I'll go ahead and turn you on while I'm doing this. Or actually, is it? Okay, so fast boot in the BIOS there is enabled, so it might be the fast startup in Windows that that person wants enabled. Kyle Singh, you want to change your avatar. Personalization, account. Change my avatar to an astronaut. Interesting. So set through the browser. Okay. Slow boot, check power settings. That's probably the solution at once, even though I absolutely despise fast startup. Yeah, okay, that is what it wanted. Nobody should ever use fast startup, ever. It causes more problems than it solves, for sure. Yeah, I thought it meant his profile picture for his Windows account. Let's see. Unlock wait time is too long. Reduce the lockout time to 15 minutes, and this is the IP address for her computer. Is the 122 address? 122. Okay, so that is for her computer. I don't. Where's the server? Server, I mean, there's the rack. The router's in there. Looks like we have a distribution switch in there too, but another warehouse rack. There's another rack there. What's in that rack? I haven't even looked at that yet. Because it doesn't look like I have access to any type of... Okay, so it's just another switch. That makes sense. I could see that there was one more somewhere else. So I would think that this is a setting that would be set through like Active Directory. I'm not seeing any type of like server manager type application on this computer. However, let's see, terminal usage guide. I do. It's I'm not currently working, but IT is the industry that I work in, and so this is actually surprisingly similar to what I did at my last job. And so, I mean, for that reason, I think that it's pretty entertaining. It also, part of it does kind of feel like work. Let's see. Allow device to wake computer. Problem with printer working on old hardware. Unlock wait time. My password's very strong and complex. When I mistype it 5 times, I have to wait 30 minutes. To increase or decrease the lockout time, you need to use the terminal and the net command. Okay, so I guess I would do this on her workstation. Form help. Okay, so terminal commands. I don't want to download that file. The guide looks good, but then anyone else's system flag it as a threat? Yeah, exactly. It's sketchy. Why did you include worms in it? Yeah, exactly why I'm not going to download that. Types of computer viruses, unless it wants me to download the worm and then remediate it, which would be stupid. What is the run application used for? Console, homework help. Right. Let's see. And it said the net command. I wonder if there's a help function within, because there should be. So let's see. Help. Okay, so it looks like they actually were thorough enough to. Let's see. Here's what we're doing. Net syntax of this. Okay. Account user. What is the actual username? What was it? Emma_Johnson is the username. Account. Emma Johnson. I don't exactly know the proper syntax here. It's saying accounts user. It's not exactly clear what the distinction is here. Emma.Johnson at storage.com. Can I? No, if I tab it doesn't do anything. I'm gonna actually open my own, like my actual command prompt and see what it says under the net command. Help. Net accounts. Net accounts. What if I just try this? Okay. Min password length, minimum password age, max password age, lockout duration. Okay. Lockout duration is not recognized as an can I unknown command? Did I mistype that? It doesn't even allow me to enter brackets, so my net account help. Net accounts help. Yeah, it feels like there's just like a minor syntax error here, but I'm not sure what it is. I've already tried a lot of these commands. Or maybe success. Interesting that it just says success. Okay. I like how the terminal's a skull and crossbones. I didn't even notice that till right now. Alright, you're done. Probably have other emails waiting for me. Tasks 19. Should I delete these? Yeah, I don't know. I think it just meant that I needed to be under that particular user account. Are some of these, are these all tasks? Like, you can see here, there's like C drive followed by, like in the root of your C drive is your users folder, and then IT manager in this case is the user. And then I can drill down into further directories within that user profile, but I think it was just indicating that I needed to be within a particular user folder. I'm not 100% sure. Either that or these commands are just being executed underneath the user account that's currently signed in. It could be either of those, I'm not sure. All right, got two critical issues. Office printer issue, HR printer, 192.168.10.172. Printer IP address. Printer is not. I think I dealt with this earlier. It says printer is not connected to the internet. Bonjour is on private. I feel like it should be. I haven't messed with that on any of these. Private network, okay. I'm gonna troubleshoot this on this person's computer. What? Do I already have a ticket for this? Hierarchy mismatch detected. Hierarchy mismatch with, oh, start the computer. Okay, so there is a ticket for this. I don't want to deal with this right now. I have an hour and 18 minutes to get this one done. Okay, I guess I will deal with it. It wants me to boot it in safe mode for some reason related to the TPM, but let's see. No, secure boot. Is this security password? Secure boot state disabled. Why disabled? I mean, I'm just gonna boot it in safe mode. And then I'm gonna come back to that. Want to get this printer one done here. It says this printer is not on the internet, but I feel like it should be. Page not. Okay, so it's evidently not. Check the network addressing of the office printer, verify that it's in the correct subnet and that the mask and gateway are properly configured. Yeah, okay. It looked correct. And it's supposed to be, yeah, so it's the .10 subnet. Oh, no, it's not correct. Okay, that should have solved it. Says it's still not connected to the network. Interesting. I'll just update that just in case. This is turned on now. Now, what do you want me to do with this thing? Oh, that's that other switch. Hierarchy mismatch. Check the event log. System encountered faulty hardware, corrupted page. A corrupted RAM page caused the system to crash. Okay. Repair the computer. Computer starting normally. Boot menu. No, not that. Every time I hit F12, I take a screenshot. Let me office printer issue. Printer is connected to the network. Yeah, it should be on the network now. It just wants me to verify that. Yeah, it's on the network. It's on the network. Host name or IP address. I didn't do that. Or I did do that, and obviously that's wrong, but is that the issue? Is it host? That looks like spam. Has to be our stream boot. No. Can I mod that out? Addressing template on the wiki. Why is it not on the network? I've got its correct IP address configured. I'll just humor you. No, we're not gonna do that. I swear, bro, printers. What do you want me to do? Terminal history 15. Okay, this is for 15.1. I saw, yeah, well, like, I saw what looks like a power cable on the, and what did it want? 11. Yeah, this is definitely gonna expire. I've already looked around the printer, and there's like nothing hardware or like cabling related, even though they kind of do. Like, it looks like maybe the printer's unplugged, but obviously it's powered on. So, and I mean, it's acknowledging that it has the correct IP address, and it's I mean, it is connected to the network. I can see that it's connected to the network because I'm able to reach it from my workstation. Like, it's 192.168.10.172. Yeah. What was that freaking downloads? Okay, does this not count as being on the network? Bootloader. ID 1015. There was another, let's see. I mean, I don't know where I am. Like, I don't know what region I'm even in here. I guess I can ping it, huh? I didn't even, I mean, like, normally that would be the first thing that I would think of, but I guess I just didn't really assume that it would. Yeah, I didn't think it would work in the terminal here, but, and it looks like it's not. Okay. I mean, this is good enough. This is as good as a ping, right? Like, I'm able to communicate with it. I can see that I am. All right, well, the deadline was missed, so whatever. I'm just gonna move on from that. And then wrong addressing. Okay, got a message. Wrong addressing in the RCP. This is a threat. This is the HR chick threatening me? That's crazy. The fourth octet of the IP address is set to .241. Yeah, okay. I need to change the addressing directly on the device. This is 10.241. Oh, it's I need to manually check. Okay, what is the RCP? I'm just Googling this, like actually Googling this, because I feel like it has to do with printing. What is RCP? Rich client platform. Local graphical resource control policies. Okay, apparently there's several meanings. Remote control. Okay, remote control protocol. Sounds like the most likely. Anyway, just a cursory Google. I don't think really provided me any useful information, but it says I need to configure it directly on the device. What device? Office printer issue. Yes, understood. There's a printer issue in the office. Gotcha. So fuck. Office printer issue. Okay, well, if I can't do you, RCP is available on the network. In the RCP. What the hell is the RCP? Okay, remote procedure call. I have heard that acronym before. So this is like an API. Bro, this is wild. I'm about to fucking apply for this new job. I always reserve that right. What other avocado developer, man? I mean, they're probably not gonna hire me. Wait, what? Polish programming language. No way this is a real job application. What the hell? I'm so shocked that this is not even an in-game advert. They're like actually hiring. Alright. Stuck here then. And I'm so annoyed with this RCP. Oh, it's not an RPC, so it's not a remote procedure call. Bro, I'm about to just end my shift. Oh, what? It forced me out the door? What the? I guess I am about to end my shift. I did see that that like PDF file in the... I just figured that was something in game. Like, I didn't think they were breaking the fourth wall like that. You didn't return the item to the locker. The employer considers this theft. You receive a warning, -50 reputation. So you're kidding me. It forced me out because I had a Cat 5 in my pocket. What a joke. Is it still in my pocket? Yes. Okay, I guess I'll go put that back in the locker. What a joke. I'm just gonna leave those ones. Those ones can just sit there. Hierarchy mismatch. Okay, repairing the computer. This is the trusted platform module that is messing up here, so I guess I'll do these ones before they expire. Who was it? Oh, that's the RCP. What the? Bro. No way. Can I swipe the employee's card? Fuck off. Exit. Break. Turn on. I mean, it said I needed to configure it directly on it, right? Need to change the network addressing directly on the device. The network standard is available on the wiki. Status no connection. How the fuck do I change this? Alright, no, you're staying like you are. Who was it? Elizabeth Jones in the warehouse? Elizabeth Jones also wants her avatar changed to an astronaut. Okay. Everybody want to be an astronaut. Congratulations, your avatar is now a man. Are you satisfied? Yes. Printer only starts printing after a few minutes. Can you handle the slow printer performance? Change the parameters. This one is, and that's where Office 104. How about just shut the thing down? I'll come back to you. All right. Tasks. Yeah, I know you can't clock in with the employee card. I can't get that thing fixed. TPM clear operation failed. Configure router port. Got a blue screen. Something that everybody's having issues with their TPMs. Okay. Suppose I should probably figure out what's going on there. I'm gonna get fired. I got multiple critical issues past their deadline that I'm just not dealing with. Like, yeah, I'm 100% fired. TPM clear operation failed. Can't clock in. Yeah, I know. I know. Critical task. I honestly don't even care. It says change the parameters. What parameters? Responsible for communication. It's working, but it's slow at processing data. Okay. That would most likely be... Is it okay? It does use gig. We'll try 100. We'll try 100 meg. I mean, do we... or we'll try... Yeah. Auto negotiation. Okay, we'll try 100 meg. Did that do anything? No? Can we eliminate some of the overhead by using, let's just turn off encryption altogether. That might brother. IPP. Okay, we're yeah, no more QoS on this printer, bruh. Nothing else I can change here. Alright, looks like you're sitting in the forever undealt with queue as well. Okay. Looks like I finally need this network cable that they already said I tried to steal. Yeah, okay. Ports, active port, what did it want? 10.1.19.1. Excuse you, 10.1.19.1. Subnet mask, probably. On a /24. Okay, yes. To unlock Junior Network Specialist, you must complete 20 tasks. Junior Printer Specialist? Who in their right mind would want to be a printer specialist? RCP. Nah, man. Let's get that network specialist promotion. Come on. Alright, what do I gotta do? I'm level 3. Alright. Alright, at least we're getting rep out here. This is frustrating. No, I don't want any more tasks. Please stop. Wide area, bonjour. Change the parameters. I will change every single parameter. You understand? True, false. It was true, now it's false. That I won't change. Full duplex, half duplex, bro. For some time now, when I send a file to print, the printer only starts printing after a few minutes. Can you handle this? I would think that it's an IPP thing, but printing over the internet, handling print queues. Maybe this is a different IPP than I'm thinking of. That'd be stupid. This is way too realistic. Incompatible virtualization settings. Okay. Slow boot. Olivia O'Neill. Where are you? Callum O'Neill. Incompatible virtualization settings. This is that HR chick. Am I not? Her computer already can't boot. Why? Yeah, it's already got a stop code. Okay, well now it's a new stop code. Yeah, open it. To complete the task, the computer must be running in normal mode. If you already know how to fix the issue, you can skip booting into safe mode. Sure. There's an article on this, I feel like. What was it? Faulty hardware corrupted page, I believe, was it. These errors are somewhat related. Check pending operations. I don't know, all settings like hierarchy. Check pending operations in all settings with names like hierarchy. Yeah, except for it won't even let me access most of the settings in the BIOS. Hello? dog. This thing's frozen. The computer in the... I swear to God, this game is more frustrating than my actual job. What the fuck is going on here? Now I can't hit escape at all? Bro, this game is bugging. This game is bugging. We're closing it. So annoying. Yeah, hurry up. You can probably hear my computer in the background. It's loud. Okay, I guess I'm restarting the day. Do I still have these wrong addressing in the RCP? In my device. Status no connection. I mean, now the IP address seems to be correct. None of this information was populating before. At this rate, I don't know what... Yeah, the 4th octet in the IP address is set to 241. Why can I not configure anything on here? No, I don't want to swipe the employee card. I want to modify the IP information. Is it at least gonna let me access the BIOS now? Okay. It said look through any information, any settings slightly related to hierarchy. Network stack. TPM 2.0 device found. Okay, I don't. Platform hierarchy. We're just storage hierarchy. Endorsement hierarchy. What was the... No. What did it say? Okay, yeah, so tells you how to correct it here. So where was it? No. So platform hierarchy. Done. Be gone forever. Do not return. Elizabeth Jones, isn't that who this is? Slow printer performance. Dude, what is this? Now I change every parameter in the printer and it wasn't working. And now that I restarted the game, now it's just done. Okay. Like, do you still want to be an astronaut? Yeah, you do. I won't lie. Bugs are kind of killing this game right now. Like, I think that the central idea here is great. Like, there's a couple wrinkles here that need to get ironed out, and I think you've got a smooth experience. But, like, some of these are actually pretty game breaking. Like, tasks just not being marked completed when they're completed is just like puts a major halt on. And like, I mean, it's like, how are you as the user, especially somebody that doesn't actually work in IT, like, how are you as the player supposed to know that something is taking place internally that is not functioning correctly versus like you just performed the task incorrectly, right? It's like when it doesn't work, and here I am ranting, but you know, if it doesn't work correctly, then you could have performed the task correctly and you would have no idea. You would think you did it wrong. And so I think that's, I mean, definitely one of the reasons that it's so damaging to the gameplay experience. But I mean, even with enough information to know that you've done it correctly, just hitting a dead end like that is also just very frustrating. So let's see. Wrong address is in the RCP. Deal with that one later. Mail. Activate Pro license. Okay. Time synchronization failure. Fine. Okay. It says it's not available on the network. And it was 10.241. Page not found. Okay. And then it's this printer still. Printer is connected to the see, and then it's like not listing the IP address. I already know that it needs to be this, but like, and it already has the correct IP address. But like, I can't do anything about this. This one's not gonna work. And then I have no idea what this is. I'm ignoring this one. Nothing. Nothing in here. Goodbye. Ava, where you at? Computer performance issues. Ava Garcia, time sync failure. Oh, it wants me to go into the BIOS. Apparently it doesn't. Hello? Now I can't get into the BIOS. Is it you? Computer performance issues. What's your deal? Activate Pro license. I even reinstalled it. Now I no longer have the Pro. Please get rid of the viruses and reactivate the license. Adult ads or ads about hair and transplants. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay. To activate the Pro license, you need to purchase it through the official website. If you don't know the link, you can click the button located below the activation button. Rootkit. Yeah, okay. Virus Plus. Enter activation code. Where can I get an activation code? No. No, no, no. Can I just go back? Buy licenses. Pro, get license. Yeah. Okay. And now can I copy and paste that? No way, bro. Why I gotta remember this whole thing? I'm not trying to complain. Like, I genuinely am not. Alright. This is an exercise in my mental sharpness. Nah, JK. We're hitting snipping tool on this. For goodness sake. Get out of my face. Okay. Thank you. Threat. Suspicious website. No, can I just run the scan? Find what blocks virus detection. Computer. What? Rootkit. Okay, so there's a rootkit. Yeah, get rid of it. Are we still getting rid of it? Verifying remaining files. You know, in all the time that I spent on the help desk, I don't think I ever actually remediated a virus. What? Remove viruses. It says, you know what? You're done. Get out of here. Leave your shit on. Not dealing with those. Time sync failures. Set the correct date and time in the BIOS. It wouldn't let me access the BIOS. What is going on here? Like, alright, don't be dumb. Alright, never mind. I just took 1,000 screenshots, so. So, all I can do is give this person a new wallpaper. Desktop wallpaper has green elements. Jacob? Which one are you, Jacob? How am I ever gonna get promoted when I got these like 3 critical tickets that I can't deal with? I'm trying to be a junior network specialist, guys. I'm a level 3 now, but I bet tomorrow I come in, I'm a level 2. Background with green elements. Does that count? Yes. We're gonna change it back. Just 'cause. New tasks. Can I just access these from my tasks? Alright. Nice. Jack Morris. Thank you. Messages and antivirus. Don't care. Get out of my face. I do still have the network cable that I apparently stole. Hello. Hello, crippling crabs. That is crippling crabs, huh? I should probably get that looked at. How am I finding this game? I am enjoying this game. There are a number of bugs that I've run into. Like, you know, there's a couple things here that, like, as far as I can tell, are like bugs within the game that are preventing me from being able to accomplish certain tasks, which is unfortunate. But for the things that are working well, I'm liking the experience. So, it's a bit unfortunate, but it as far as I'm aware, is still in early access, so it's also to be expected. So, as a player, you know, I guess I'm required to be forgiving about it. Is it beginner friendly? Okay, well, I'm on, it doesn't say, but there's a difficulty select. You can do easy, medium, hard. Right now I'm playing on medium, but I also work in IT, which is why I'm playing on medium. I don't know what it would be like if you jumped in on easy. If you genuinely know nothing about IT work or about like desktop support, I could see that it would be difficult even on easy, but at the same time, I mean, maybe there's more thorough tutorials I haven't actually seen, so you might have a good time. And you know, if you're buying it on Steam, then you got 2 hours to figure out if it's worth it for you. Ten 1 19 1. Okay. It might teach you a thing or two. It ultimately is going to depend on what your previous, or like what your current level of knowledge is, what your previous exposure is to this type of stuff. For the most part, the stuff that I'm running into seems to be mostly like relatively basic tech support type stuff. I mean, it's not like one-to-one with reality. It is very close though. So, I don't know what your level of knowledge is, so I can't say, you know, whether I think it'll teach you a thing or two, but it has the potential to, if you haven't worked in the industry. All right, what do they want me to do? Computer not responding to power on. Olivia O'Neill. Which one are you? Computer not responding to power on. You're a liar. Powered on fine. Goodbye. Hacker attacks. Sounds good. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna run a scan here. I mean, what I will say is that it, like, the workflow in this game does actually seem to be pretty close to like what you might find on an actual help desk. Okay, what's the deal? Get rid of threats. Yeah, okay, get rid of them. It didn't provide me the opportunity to get rid of them. Then check for threats in the cybercrime category and eliminate the threat. How to eliminate the threat can be found on the wiki or in forum help. Okay, get rid of threats. 0 detected threats other than this, and Oh, the firewall is turned off. Oh. Okay. Private networks looking like... Okay. There we go. Set. And we're done. Ignoring those. Time sync failure. Who's this for? Ava? Can't do that one. Yeah, I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Like, there's just a couple things that are going on here. Like, each of these tasks, these top 3 here, seem to be having an issue. And it doesn't seem to, like, I can't do anything. I would have to probably restart the game to get it to maybe, like, resolve whatever issue is going on before it'll let me do those. So, okay, Greg in the office, create a new folder in documents, name my projects, and ensure the computer is booting. Where are you, Greg? Time sync failure. Yeah, not doing that. Under, you do not have permission to access this folder. I'm the admin, I believe. So let's see. Installations. Admin for PC. Admin Excel QWERTY 123 exclamation point. I'm just going to leave that in perfect view on the monitor for anybody walking in. I don't want this guy to be an administrator. In fact, it won't even allow me to make him an administrator. However, so what the hell? What is it? Net user. No. What are we doing here? There's probably an article on this. Not network. Allow device to wake computer. So this is a permissions issue. I have no idea what this guy's issue is. Should Is this okay? Let's. Might have found the problem. Can I edit? Enable inheritance, disable inheritance. I mean, I think I'm seeing the issue. It'd be this deny entry here. Inherited from, who was that previously inherited from? Disable inheritance, inherited from. The login or, what the? I didn't even see. Was everything allowed and denied before? I don't even understand what just happened. Okay, so I got rid of that deny entry. It does look like everything was denied, so now he should be good. He is. New folder. What did he want it named? My project? My projects. Alright, knocked that out. Communication problem. This is. Okay. It says enable IPsec on this guy. It wasn't enabled. Supports old services. I don't even know what it wanted me to do there. Emma Taylor in the warehouse. System stops during startup. And then what do I got? More tasks. The network table. Please reconnect the computer. Okay. Will do, buddy. And then who was that from? Kyle Singh, also in the warehouse. Wait, what? Is my perspective all weird here? Kyle Singh. I gotta do it from the other side, I guess. The fuck? I gotta do it from the ledge beneath? Nice. Okay. Gotcha. Nope. And then, who was it? Emma Taylor. Computer stops during startup. Oh. If you do not have this, so this computer just doesn't have an operating system on it, or what? What just came in? My computer won't boot. Driver, kernel, memory, blah, blah, blah. Yep. Two people whose systems stop during startup. How close am I to the end of the day? Not that close. Do I still have my flash drive plugged in to the computer here? No, I don't. What? Pen drive. Okay, it is still connected. Never mind. Yeah. Okay. This was maybe it was in the wiki. '86. Yeah, okay, we're good. Procedures. How to make a bootable pen drive. I should already have that downloaded. Pixelteamred.com. And then click on the software tab. Yep. Open the, okay, Hamster. Yeah, I saw that app. Okay, NTFS format. Seems simple enough. Done. Is that my E drive? Can I see if that is my E drive? Okay. Select an ISO. Bam. NTFS, we're good. Alright, let's I guess I don't need to eject it. Wasn't one of these other tasks system stop? Okay, these are the critical issues. F2. I think it's this guy. English, yep, we're good. Yeah. I guess we'll just do system repair. I have no reason to believe that there wasn't already an operating system on this person's workstation. Done? Does that mean done? Just giving me the option to turn it off. I'm gonna not turn it off just yet. I'll let that sit there. What else do I need to do? Faulty driver, attempted kernel access. Emma Johnson in the office starts computer and check the problem. Problem, check the event log, repair the computer, File Explorer can be launched without any problems. What? Oh. Okay. I'll go ahead and read up on what that might be. Types of viruses, where was it? How do I identify errors in the event viewer? Sometimes the message might also include a stop code. Driver corrupted expool, faulty driver tried to access. Okay. C5. So this is gonna crash again. Driver corrupted expool. Interesting. come back to that. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna kill it. Give me back my drive and... Oh, what? What the f... Something tells me, that's not how that was supposed to go. And then this guy, I think, is the other one having trouble. System stops during startup. Okay, so he seems to be having the same problem. I don't know how am I supposed to, let's see, how am I supposed to get information on other stop codes? If not, how, let's see, how does one activate eye protection mode? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Are you talking about like a night light to reduce blue light? It's a task within the game. Eye protection mode. I'm not let's see. Rotation, lighting. Comes with tasks that want you to lower your brightness. Well, brightness control is under display settings. Oh, what? We're running a 240 hertz monitor here. Let's go. Comes with tasks that want you to lower your brightness. I would think it would be under display settings. I haven't come across that yet. It's getting pretty close to the end of the workday here. I don't have anything in my inventory. Bro, what is up with this guy's computer? What the? Boot manager. Yeah. This guy's having his own issue here. Yeah, if you don't care about your reputation. Okay, so I did it right on that one, and then it's suggesting that I do the same thing here. The flash drive here is not booting. It was on enable, and I just switched it to enabled. Man, fuck this computer. Give me my flash drive back. No, I don't want to connect that there. There's like literally nothing I can do. Every single task is super bugged out. What if I just went home early? I can leave in 20 minutes. Yeah, end the day. I don't care. I was almost a level 4. I'm gonna come back in and be like level 2 again because so many tasks went unaddressed. Still almost level 4, so that's good. Says connected. Okay. Yeah, can't clock in. I know. Blame the devs. Alright, this is so bugged. Here we go. Yep, exit. I thought it was just going to throw me to the main menu. Alright, let's see. Did restarting it fix any of these issues? Still says no connection. Still have no idea how I'm supposed to interact with this thing. And I'm just gonna ignore it. Are you gonna boot now? Okay. Yeah, you're booting. Now that the deadline was missed, it says 0 added, 0 subtracted. We're just gonna mark it as done and move on. Critical task. I will deal with that when I want to. Dude, what the fuck? Okay. Alright, well, this one's still not fixed. We'll ignore it. Who? This has to be a BIOS setting. Dude, I'm gonna have so many screenshots after this. This is crazy. Native ASP. Dude, get out of this application. Okay, whatever. And the whole thing's crashing now. So change device access password. Okay. Okay, it's not really telling me what I can and can't make it. It's just telling me I need to change it. Login must have at least, okay, so this password changed. Does that count as a network task? Yeah, it does. Mine. Network failure. Okay. My cup of tea. What's the deal? Can I reach the router? Yes, I can reach the router. So what the fuck? Switch disconnected. I could see that that would create an issue. No, no, wrong, leave. Disconnected my ass. We're gonna restart this thing. And I'll take you and you while I'm at it. What do we got on this job market? Okay. Isn't this the same chick who's having Emma Johnson? Emma Taylor. What do you want? Reduce the required password length to 8. Okay. This was net accounts. Minimum password length, max password age. Is that it? Did I get it? Yep. Okay. Are there any other job listings yet? Will there ever come a point? Parsers, transpilers. Yeah. No. The computer crashed, went straight to a blue screen, now it won't start. Hardware virtualization thing. David. Password on the router must be changed. Sounds good. Login must have 6 characters and password must have password has been changed and I'm the best at what I do. Let's see. Man. And the addressing has changed. What printer is this? It's the one in Office 104. Yeah, okay. Okay. Like, what the fuck? I changed the IP address. I think that's about enough of this game for now. All right. Hopefully they start pushing out patches to get some of this stuff resolved, because it's a bit frustrating to just like have a backlog of all these tasks that can't be completed and prevent you from getting other new tasks that would actually allow you to progress. But yep, I'm gonna check out.